Not long ago, a great battle was fought upon the peak of Weathertop between Gandalf the Grey and the Nine. Evil has been drawn to Amon's soul, where the Ranger Candave seeks to hold the hill for the Rangers of the North.
What do you need?
Welcome back everyone to Skirmishing 102, where today we are going to make a stand here at Amon. I am playing a lore master in this series, and while the ranger talks, I am going to light the torches so that we can do the maximum damage possible, though I suspect that we are going to rip through these enemies, I suspect. He says that's going to be my guess. And what else have we got here? Now I am doing this with a lynx. Now this skirmish, this is a defensive skirmish. We do have the trouble with the darkness that pervades the area if you don't keep the torches lit. But the mob density is rather low, so it's not like Tuckborough where you have a constant flow of mobs, or even more, not like Calascalebrin where you have an even larger mass of mobs coming through. So it's a small quantity on that, it's just the darkness on here. Actually, Calascalebrin you have more mobs and you have to deal with darkness, so there you, as long as you stay near the elves, you at least are able to keep things, well, maybe not lit, but at least a hope around. So here we don't need a hope token, we just need to go around keeping these fires lit. And in this, we have this oppressive darkness that's in here that gives you minus 100% to your damage. So obviously, minus 100% is not a good value to have. Now we do have the central fire here that's plus 50%. So as long as you stay reasonably close to the center, you do have that 50% damage that you can do. But going way out gives you trouble. And the smaller are, I believe, are 25% each. So that means if you've got all of them lit up, you've got 125% from these. If you could manage to be in the light of all 5 at the same time, that is asking for a bit much. So 125% plus 50%, that is, it means that you are going to be doing a considerable amount of damage if you are at the optimal location. Now if you do range, you could be like here right now. I am actually in range of 4 of the outer torches. So I have 4 of the torches plus the central one that I am currently within the range of. So that means 150%. I should say that's, oh yes, and minus 100%. So that's a net positive of 50% over what I would normally be doing. So of course there are going to be problems every once in a while where we are going to get. Did anything? No encounters yet? Alright. But of course we're going to have occasions where we're going to have some of the campfires are going to go out, and we're going to have things that are going to be pulling me out from the optimal location, because right here we only have the central one plus 2 others, so that's just balanced out perfectly in no bonus, no penalty. So it's trying not to be in a penalty area. So that means going way out here, because as soon as you step outside, you are going to be outside of the range on there. Now there used to be a time when Bjornings were completely not affected by any of all this. So Bjorning would often just not bother with the torches or anything like that, but that has changed since since the Bjornings were released. Originally, when the Bjornings were first released, yes, the Bjornings weren't affected by this, so it took them a few years before they finally got around to having the Bjornings being affected by this skirmish. And looks like my attempt to quiet down the echo of death didn't quite work. Not sure what that was all about, but we just have to live with that. I'm being a little tentative here because I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have the death's echo on when the enemy next set of mobs came in. Here we go. Oh, what do you got here? We got more of these things. Oh, that sound that they have for ghosts can get a bit tiresome sometimes. Alright, where are we going in here? Next! Your turn. Withering Ruin Warrior. Now, in this skirmish, you always have 2 trash mobs. You sometimes have a lieutenant on top of that. So that means you have a maximum of 3 mobs on here. In a raid, you could have 2 lieutenants in there, as usual. So this can have a very, very weak attack here, because here we have 2, and it turned out to be weaks instead of hails. And 2 weak mobs, no lieutenant. You can't get a quieter round than that, that's for sure. Now let me elect the next one up. Make sure I can get this one here. Oh, hello. Now, one thing that does bug me about this one is having to manually drop the torch afterwards. I very often get a bit clumsy when I attempt to do that. It's very hard for me to cleanly put the torch down, unfortunately. So I will sometimes, when I finished lighting things up, look like I'm just doing nothing for a moment. Is because I am desperately trying to put down that torch and failing miserably once again. There we go. Up until here. And part of the problem is the fact that we've got a confirmation screen on here. So sometimes, like there, I decide to put the confirmation screen up prior to actually finish lighting it. That way, all I do is click the yes in there. Okay, we've got the glint on the cairn, and we've got, actually, I think I need the orc here. So I am going to take care of this one first. And anyway, the other one, I have to wait for the torches to run out. Oh, I still have more Atlas to cover. There we go. Now, if things start going out, I'll probably take care of the darkness one first, because the glint one has to do with... Alright, here we go. I guess this is a good time to get that up. And where is the... Ah! Oh, there he is. That orc right over there. And that's good, because this is one of the mobs that I need for this, for the encounters. Alright, there we go. And I think... Okay, I will click on this now. I'll give you this. Now, this encounter, the second encounter, won't come out unless you have full dark... well, not full darkness, but all the campfires out except for the key one. But he comes out as soon as all the campfires are out. Alright, he He's coming out now. So it's alright. There you go. Oops, wrong mob. Ah. So now, alright, that takes care of the other encounter. Oh, you are being annoying. Here, take that. Now that that's going on, let me light the other so that we have full illumination now. Once again, since that encounter's over with, I don't have to worry about letting everything go dark. There you go. There's also one where you have to have all of them lit, but as you can see, I normally do. Well, actually you can see I don't at the moment. I forgot that we had the slight glitch there where I was trying to relight it in the middle of combat, and that's what happens. You get smacked in the face, and if you get smacked in the face, then you lose some of your timing on that. There we go. But I am going to wait on that because I'm going to have to... I actually want to wait and do that when I relight the others so I don't get my timing all fouled up. That's the theory on it. We'll see if I've guessed right on that, because if you go into the boss fight... Oh, which is the lieutenant we've got? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. He won't be able to do too much to us while that goes on. Alright, so now, aha! Now we've got Daywalker there. Alright, okay, it looks like we have 2 more waves, I think. So this is a perfect time in which to get this lit up. That means I think we should be able to have this one last for the rest of the boss fight. Alright, good. Oh, that's right, they're all nice and close together now that... Now that we had that darkness thing in the middle of it in there. Yeah, I think I'm getting better with handling that dialogue. Good. Are we ready? I think we have only 1 wave left. There's probably going to be a lieutenant, but... Yeah, there is one. Now, where is it? Ah, the dwarf. Alright, now... Here you go. You're gone! Yeah, this one looks like a rather easy one for the Lore Master, considering how much damage I'm dishing out. There we go. Boss fight. Now, I think the boss is going to go down very, very quickly because I've got a murder of crows to toss on him. There you go. Now I could deal with these guys. You're down? Oh. How did you survive that? I don't know. Ooh. Well, that went more smoothly than I was expected. You have done a remarkable thing here today. Few in Middle-earth can claim to have faced the Kargul, let alone defeated it in battle. This will serve as an important blow against the enemy. Today was a good day. Well, I'm glad that you say so. And that was... Stand at look at this. We just finished. I had the dialogue afterwards, and now the campfires are finally going on. well timed in here. And that's it for Standing Out with Sul. And next time, I think we are going to be trying to stop some thievery and mischief here in Skirmishing 102.